My name is Tyler Zobrist, and this is my persuasive speech. My speech is on I believe that Congress should pass a law for more stricter federal restrictions on content that is displayed on the internet. The internet is such a huge thing in each of our lives. It's something that has been increasingly implemented into our lives. Every day there are people who go online and go and catch up with friends and look at different things. The effect of the internet in our lives has been on an increase since 2000. There was a study done by Jacob Davidson that says 738 million is the number of users that use the internet in 2000. Now, in 2015, 3.2 billion users. That's an increase of over 3 billion. It's insane how much internet is increased in our lives, and it's become such a strong factor in what surrounds us. There was another study done by the Internet of World Stats. It says in 1995, 0.4% of the population used the internet. 0.4%. In 2017, they finished their poll, and it said that 51.7% of the world population uses the internet. Now that we understand the effect of internet in our lives, I want to talk about kind of the content that I believe is harmful to society and that I believe should have restrictions on it. Pornography is something that has been super increasingly in this society. It's something that is so harmful, yet so many people think that it's just normal. It's something that has been adapted by society that people think is just a normal occurrence. 34%, Webroot.com did this study. It said that 34% of people have said that there's been unwanted exposure to pornography. 34% may not seem like a lot, but when you're talking about 3.2 billion users, 34% is huge. Pornography is proven to disorient people in their youth and disorient them while they're in their development stages. The NCOSE did a study that said 64% of youth ages 13 through 24 actively seek out pornography weekly. 64% ages 13 through 24. That's a huge number. That's insane to think about. And it's something that's so destructive to our souls, and so it can lead to miraculous behaviors and angry outbursts and different insecurities. It's really harmful. FightTheNewDrug.org is a website that is trying to start showing people and notifying them that this is a harmless thing and that it's not normal. It not only affects the individuals, but the individuals who are married and who have families. There was a study done that said that pornography increased marital infidelity by 300%. It's enormous. It's such a huge impact, and it's something that we need to take note of. It can also lead to people who have a loss of interest in good family relations. People lose a sense of feeling, a sense of love within their family. And it's totally destructive, not only spiritually, but mentally. Now, so many people think, oh, I don't think that the government should restrict what's on the internet because it's our right. It's the freedom of speech, and that infringes on that. I believe that these unwanted ads and these things popping up that aren't being searched are an infringement upon my rights and an infringement upon each of your rights. People think that once we give some leeway to the government, that they're able to restrict certain things, that they're going to go overboard and restrict too much. And I think there's a fine line between what can be restricted. I mean, there's things that are like how to build a bomb, things like that I believe should be restricted. But as long as there's a fine line and things are stated in a law, that I think that it's perfectly fine for government to pass law to restrict these things. Now, I'm not saying that they should restrict everything on the internet and make it so it's basically a nuisance and there's nothing that we can see on it, because there are definitely some good uses of the internet, but there are definitely some things that we could go without. Another reason why people think that they shouldn't restrict is because they don't think that they need to. They think that, we can just block it. There are so many things that still can seep through. So many things that just blocking it doesn't work. I mean, there's so many loopholes and different things that people want to try and influence these corrupt things in our lives. And they can do it no matter what. It's unless something were to restrict them from doing it. I hope we all understand how big of an impact that this has on our lives, and how much of a change it would bring to each person in the United States. I believe that crime would go down, that child pornography would not influence everyone's lives, and that these different types of pornography would not be in effect in everyone's lives, because it's horrible. It's so harmful. I want to conclude by saying that what we surround ourselves with is who we become. Who do you guys want to become?